Hello everyone, VegasVig1965, and this week's video is my 1,000 subscriber video. I want to thank everyone so very much, especially those that continue to watch all of my videos and leave comments. I cannot thank you enough. My son and I, Noah, really appreciate everything that you guys have done to get me where I am today. That just tells me and my son and my family that I am providing, or my son and I are providing you the best quality content that we can, and we will continue to do the very best as always. So once again, thank you very much. This week's video is on fortune. Why? Well, because that's something that I don't see out there very often, and I'm also fortunate enough to have reached 1,000 subscribers. So, without further ado, let's find out. Welcome back, everyone. VegasVig1965, and in this fortune video, most of you already know, most if not all people know that the fortune enchantment on a pickaxe works great for our ores. I'm not going to go through every single one. It's just going to take up way too much time, but it pretty much relatively works pretty much the same way when you're mining an ore. And so what I'm going to do is we'll speed through this real quick and do the diamonds. And what I plan on doing is we've got one with that's going to have a normal pickaxe, normal diamond pickaxe, which is required for diamond ore, and I'll also use a Fortune 3 pickaxe, and we will put the results in here and we'll tell you the differences. Now they will be approximate. For the diamonds themselves here on a normal pickaxe, you will get the correct amount, but really is a random amount that you're going to get, and the game decides that when you use a Fortune 3. You will get more, and we'll find out that approximate amount in just a moment. Okay, if you noticed, with the normal pickaxe, we got 12 diamonds. Of course, there was 12 ore. And with the one with fortune, you can see we got 30. So I strongly suggest you get that Fortune 3 pickaxe if you don't know that already, which most of you should already. And we're going to go back over here and take a look at the fortune stuff here. Now, you're obviously going to get experience for all of these ores that you're going to be mining and getting the extra ones when you use the fortune. Or if you don't, you're still going to get experience for the regular diamond pickaxe. For the Fortune 3 pickaxe that you're going to use on ore, you approximately get this amount of nether quartz. Well, you're going to get that amount exactly if you use a regular pickaxe. And of course, that will give you 3 blocks of quartz. If you use the Fortune 3 pickaxe, then you're going to end up with approximately 21 or 5 blocks of quartz, or one extra. So it is beneficial, definitely, if you don't know this already, which most of you probably do, to use a Fortune 3 pickaxe and get that experience as well on the quartz blocks, or the quartz block ore. Now, here's one that a lot of people may not know about. If you were to break these, you're looking at for example, if you smelted these, like I used to do in the past, I would break these with a silk touch pickaxe. I would smelt them, and for 12 ore, I would get 12 gold ingots. If you use a regular pickaxe, you're going to get approximately 45, plus or minus. You'll only make about, well, with this particular amount, you're only going to make 12 gold ingots with a regular diamond pickaxe. Now, if you use your Fortune 3, you're getting an extra gold ingot out of it and a few extra nuggets. And that's going, again, approximate, but you will make more by using a Fortune 3 instead of a silk touch on the gold ore that you're going to find within the nether. Okay, now for the part that not everyone knows about, and that has to do with crops and your fortune pickaxe or fortune axe. Whatever you do, don't use a fortune shovel on your crops. You'll end up digging up your dirt and everything else. So you don't want to do that. Use a fortune axe or a fortune pickaxe like I have right here. Now, I wanted to mention that a lot of people probably didn't know about the melons and pumpkins. Pumpkins, it doesn't really matter. You can break it with a regular axe or break it with a fortune axe. It's not going to matter. You're going to get the same amount. When it comes to melons, it's a little bit different. Most of us, when we start out, we start breaking these. We don't have fortune or silk touch yet. So you're approximately, this is a row of just 10 melons. You're going to approximately get 52 slices, or 5 melons and 7 slices when you put them together. If you use a Fortune 3 axe, then you're going to get approximately 57 slices or 6 melons and approximately 3 slices. If you use a silk touch, then you're going to get 10 melons. So as you can see here, you're always best to use the silk touch axe when you're doing your melons. However, it's not the case when it comes to your the items that you have out here that you're growing, your crops. Now, when it comes to these items here, fortune plays a huge role on how much you're going to get. Now, for carrots and potatoes, when you use a Fortune 3 pickaxe, you're going to get more. You're going to get more of those items than you would using anything else, including your hand. When it comes to using it on the wheat or the beetroot, you're going to end up just getting more of the seeds, which is great if you want to have a bone meal farm. But if you're looking for more items to sell to your farmers, for example, you're going to want to have a Fortune 3 pickaxe or axe to do your harvesting. And you do not lose any durability on that. I want to make sure I mention that you don't use any durability on these crops. So you can, in essence, just have Fortune 3 on an axe or a pickaxe, and then you could set that off in a item frame for whenever you need it and pop it back in there. You'll never lose durability. So let's do that example. I've got a regular diamond pickaxe, as you can see, and I have one that is a Fortune pickaxe. So I'm going to do one side first with Fortune 3, the other side with regular. We're going to put our counts, our tallies up here, and we'll be right back. So as you can see from the regular pickaxe or axe, if you choose to use a regular one to harvest, or your hands, you're going to get approximately this many carrots from that harvest. And that was 32 crops that I had set up in a row. And same thing for the other side, same distance, 32. And we got quite a bit more. So you can imagine the more you have, the more you're going to get, especially when it comes to the fortune. So let's do that. Okay, now we'll try the same thing with the potatoes. And I'll use my Fortune pickaxe first. So now, as you can see, using a Fortune 3 pickaxe or axe is going to get you far more potatoes, just like you did with the carrots, as opposed to using a regular, just using your hand or using some other tool. You'll get far more. Okay, now we're going to try this out on the wheat. Again, like I mentioned, with the wheat and beetroot, you're only going to get the extra seeds, which is great, as I mentioned, for a bone meal farm if you were looking at dropping something next to it, so you can use that as extra seeds. So let's do the Fortune one first. So as you can see, you get far more seeds for a bone meal farm. You might as well use it if you've already got it for your other crops. Let's go take a look at beetroot. We're going to get pretty much the same thing, but I want to make sure you see it. Okay, now as you can see, you're going to get the same, of course, number of beetroot like you would with the wheat, but you're going to get considerably more of the seeds for a bone meal farm if you use that Fortune pickaxe or Fortune axe, either one. Okay, the next one, it has a little bit of controversy behind it. There are a lot of people that say this works, a lot of people that say it doesn't, and we're going to find out for sure, and a little bit of myth busting right here. And that has to do with the trees and the saplings. We have, on this side, we have 4 trees exactly the same as the other ones. We have one that is just 1 high, as you can see. We have 2 that are 2 high, and we have 1 that's 3 high. Same on the other side, same size trees. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use natural decay for this side. So I'll take an axe, go through it, get rid of the wood, and then we'll pick up all of the saplings we get and place them in the chest. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, except that we are going to be using a Fortune hoe on it, since the hoe will work far better. You can use the other Fortune ones if you would like to try, but the new diamond hoe has a lot more to it. Also within the nether, there's so many great uses for the hoe, and I'm so glad they got something for it. But it also will break these leaves much faster. Now, obviously, If you wanted to keep the leaves, you're going to want to put Silk Touch, but this is basically a test on how many saplings are dropping. That has been a myth for a lot of people for a lot of times, and I'm hoping we can kind of settle that today. So what I'm going to do is get started. I'm going to cut all the logs down, and I'm going to start going through and taking out the leaves. I'll start with the leaves on this side, and then I'll do natural decay on the other. Let's get started. Okay, well, we ran our tests, and I'm going to set these up. I'm going to put the left side will be natural decay. We'll set that over here. Let me move that axe out of there. I don't need that now. And I'm pretty sure that you guys can see what I saw. Now, I have not run this test before, and I wasn't sure myself. As you can see, we still have the exact same number of logs. So the trees were the same size. But if you look in here, using our Fortune 3 diamond hoe on the leaves, we've gotten considerably, well, we've got 8 more saplings. We got less sticks, and we did end up with 2 apples. Those are all random. But as far as saplings go, it looks as if, though, using a Fortune hoe on the leaves does improve your drop rate for the saplings. That was a test on 4 trees of the very same size. As you can see, of course, the logs are exactly the same. Well, there you have it, everyone. Fortune 3. I do believe I covered everything. If I didn't cover everything, let me know down in the comments, and I'll be happy to do a little addition to this. But as you can see, we did a little bit of myth busting there as well. And of course, we went over the ores that most people know, crops that some didn't, and also, like I said, a little bit of myth busting with the saplings and the trees. I also want to mention and throw a shout out to Addstar. It is a great family-friendly server. My son actually got me started. I was looking for a place for him to be safe to play on that is heavily moderated and has a staff that looks out for the younger ones that want to play. So I know that I'm very safe when he's playing on Addstar. It's a really, really great group of people. I don't think I could find a better server. So again, Addstar, I'll have that link up for you. And the other shout out I want to do is for all the content creators and players on Adultscraft. I've been with them since the very beginning, and I can't tell you what a great group of people they are. They're very, very supportive, very, very friendly group. And there's a lot of great content creators that you can find on there. The link, of course, I've listed here. Feel free to join our Discord or even stop in and apply if you're 18 or older, and you'll be able to join in. It does take a little bit. We're currently in the middle of season 2, but it's a lot of fun to be had on Adultscraft as well. So don't be shy. Stop into Discord, say hi. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support. This 1,000 subscriber video goes out to all of you people that watch this video and others. And as well as I deeply appreciate all those who have continued to leave comments and continue to watch all my videos. I cannot thank you enough. So if you like this video, click that like button. It really helps me. And also the subscribe button if you like what you see and want to see any of my past or future videos. Thank you again very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week on the next video. Bye-bye.